Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. In the last video we started in Star Island and we got all the way to Crescent Moon Island. And in this video we're just going to start out again on Crescent Moon Island, just on the submarine here that is a little bit past the island. And we're going to see what's in this one because to my knowledge I haven't gone into this one yet. Kinda left the King of Red Lions a bit far away, but I guess I was just anxious to see what's in here. Yeah, there are a lot more submarines than I thought. I mean, I remember when I started this playthrough, I thought that there were only 3 or 4 different submarines, but there is a ton. It's actually pretty exciting, because I like the way these are usually laid out, because they're just kind of floating randomly at sea, so they can be really easy to miss. They always have good prizes, and they always have different challenges. Now these guys are the most annoying creatures. First of all, they make the most annoying noise in the face of history. They never, ever stop spawning. I'm dead serious. They will keep spawning forever and ever and ever. But it looks like we just have to defeat waves and waves and waves of these guys in order for all those torches to light up, and then maybe they'll go away and leave us alone. Looks like they can steal my rupees too, or at least knock my rupees away. Unless they're dropping all these rupees, which it doesn't seem like it. When is it ever gonna end? The bad thing about this too is it's so dark, I can't see anything. There we go. Go away. All of you. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore them. I was gonna try to defeat them, but I have a feeling they're just gonna spawn again if I keep trying to do that. So anyways, let's get this and see what it is. Is another treasure chart, and this is treasure chart number 9. The one on Crescent Moon Island, by the way, that we got last video, I looked at it in between recordings, and that is treasure chart number 10. So on this island you can get treasure charts number 9 and 10. So just keep that in mind. Looks like they finally stopped spawning, thank God. Oh, never mind, I spoke too soon. I can still see some of them up there. But luckily we don't really need to stay in here now that we've got our treasure chart. We're friggin' done with these jerks. And we're pretty much almost done also with our first top of our row here. We've only got 2 more islands to go. So I'm just going to keep sailing on to the next island, and I will of course meet you when we get there. Okay, so this is our next island. I don't see a map fish for it anywhere. I really almost just prefer to sail during the day because you can't see anything during nighttime. There's got to be a map fish around here somewhere. There he is. Of course, he's in the opposite direction that I'm needing to go. We'll be coming back here. Here? What kind of English is that? We'll be coming back here a little bit later. But for the time being, like since we'll be coming back here for storyline, I'm not going to forget to come back here, obviously. We're just going to start by just getting this place marked off the map, because there is a few things we can grab while we're here. Man, I really got to get some bait here. Because there's still so many places we actually haven't uncovered when I think about it. So let's go ahead and just get our sea chart opened up. And this is the 7-star island. If you see seagulls flying all around some sea waters, that's a sign that you need to be wary, Fry, because the seagulls flock to wherever big octos appear. Big octos, I tell you. Those things don't mess around. And speaking of which, there is actually a big octo on this island, and I do not recall actually running into it, so I'm gonna have to search around this island a little bit to see if I can see some seagulls, because we can get a good prize from the big octo if I can actually manage to find the seagulls. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to basically just kind of swim around this island, and then when I find where that big octo is, I will just cut back to that point. Alright guys, so I'm actually having a lot of trouble finding that big squid. I have no idea where he is. We'll just take another look around, but like my recording is at almost 11 minutes right now, so by the time I cut this out, I'm sure it's only going to be like 3 minutes of a video, and I've spent like 7-8 minutes looking for that stupid squid. There's some stuff to grab up here though. And I can hear my best friend in the whole entire world, a Wizrobe up here. To get this treasure, what you have to do is you have to destroy the Wizrobes. So that can be annoying because I hate me some Wizrobes. Fortunately, I think there's one on each one of these little parts. For destroying the first Wizrobe, we get 20 rupees. Pretty standard prize. And then another one will appear. Destroy him. Wow, he can warp really far. Maybe I'll just wait for him to warp back here. Come back here. Probably gonna hit him with an arrow, that works too. What was I thinking? I just hit him with an arrow, that is a lot easier. Can hit a second Wizrobe, and then I do believe a third one will also appear. There you are. Destroy you. And the fourth one, really? Why are they giving me so many Wizrobes? This one has a golden feather. And then I guess we can destroy just as many Wizrobes as there are that keep popping up so that we can get our third treasure, which is what we really came for. We get a nice big treasure. Is that it, or is there more? No, that's it, thank God. Okay. So destroy all those Wizrobes that show up. You'll get 3 different chests out of it. And this is the one that we came for, obviously. And this is another treasure chart. This is treasure chart number 16. So that's exciting. Okay, so you notice I changed it to the daytime. I just changed it to the daytime so I could see a little bit better because of the stormy weather. And I just took another look around to find where that squid was, and it looks like he's out here, over that way. So I wasn't crazy, there is a squid on this island. I don't know why he was so hard to find. I guess I just wasn't looking this far out on the island. I was looking a little bit closer to it. And then we're gonna, of course, have to turn our butts around to get to our next island, so that's a pain. Either way, now that I've finally found this stupid octo, I could lash out at it for giving me a tough time. Stupid octo. Boomerang kind of takes a long time now that I think about it. It doesn't take long to like kill it, it just takes a long time to actually like hit him and then return back to you. So maybe I'll just use my arrows if I can. If I have a good enough shot, which I doubt I do. Looks like it still takes 2 hits with the arrow. I thought it only took 1, but never mind, I'm wrong. Scared of all his eyeballs. Takes so long when they have a bunch of eyes too. I think he's got like 12 eyeballs or something like that. He's got quite a few. Have to make a few intervals around. We're getting awfully close to him. Oh god, we're so close. I hope he doesn't eat us or something. I'd be so embarrassed if I had to come back and like do this again. Well, he only has like 1 eye left. Right? That one? There we go. Thank God, I was gonna say if we got eaten up alive, that would be so embarrassing. Okay, let's get that treasure ring that he left behind. Hopefully it's something good, because I spent a long time looking for him. Sail and grappling. No, not spoils bag, grappling hook. Not that my sail will do anything. Get us a little bit closer to it. Pull it up out of the sea. Hopefully I'm close enough. There we go. I've been getting extremely lucky trying to get these chests out of the water so far. It's been really surprising, actually. And for our troubles, we get a piece of heart. We are collecting pieces of heart left, right, and center. And we got another heart container. So that pretty much takes care of all of the business on the 7-star islands. We'll be back here later, but there's not really much left to collect at the moment. So we're going to continue on to the last square on the top row. So I'll see you all in a minute. Alright, so here is our next island on the list. Unfortunately, there is a really good treasure you can fish out of the water. It's actually a chart, but I don't have the corresponding treasure chart. You need treasure chart number 13 for the big treasure to show up in this square. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably just make a video at the very end when I get all the treasure charts of basically just like all the treasures I missed in the Great Sea, so you can actually see all of the stuff in the game. Hey Small Fry, do you know about the Golden Triumph Forks? They're there, I tell you, on that island. The chart's there, is what I mean to say. But the cliff there rises sharply, and even if you wanted to climb it, there aren't any ledges or footings for you to grab onto. So what are you gonna do, Small Fry? So the word chart was bolded. This is actually our first island that we're going to get a Triforce chart on. So this is actually a storyline related island. If we look at our incredible chart, we're going to grab our first map. This is Overlook Island, and of course it's on the very, very, very edge of the map. I don't actually know how long this video is going to be, so I'm not going to get this in this video. I'm actually just going to get myself set up, and we'll get it in the next video. So I'm just going to plot myself right here. I will see you guys in the next video when we get our first storyline related Triforce chart. See you all then.